This is a fast exam. This is I believe, the right upper quadrant. You can see your kidney and either the liver here. If this is the left, and this is the spleen. One thing we want to focus on is that the probe is backwards. This is your Z. So right now the the indicator is towards the patient's feet. I can tell that because your organ of interest is on the opposite side of the Z. You want it to be on the same side. A second thing I want you to take from this is that you need to either move the probe anteriorly and posteriorly, or you need a fan. I need to be able to see the entire three-dimensional structure because though you don't see any free fluid here, there may be areas where you do, and so that's one thing to be very careful with. Another thing I've noticed is that suddenly the probe just disappears like this. You have an image here, and then all of a sudden it leaves. And so when you record your images, make sure you have your organ of interest, your area of interest, press the save button on the Zanari, and then move it anterior and posterior. You have 6 seconds to do that. You kind of see it here as well, where you kind of lose your image, and it's difficult for me to give feedback when half of the video is no longer on the screen. This is your cardiac view. It is a little unclear to me. These lines here are gas or air from the lungs, most likely, so I can't really make a clinical decision on this clip. And then here, you can see this is your LV down here, and you don't really have a good view deep. One issue here is that there's no contact to the skin, so this area of the probe is not touching anything, and so it's difficult to see exactly what is deep and below. So I would view this as you can't make a clinical decision based on the heart. And then similar issue here where the probe just loses contact completely. Your superpubic I really like because you see how you make the organ disappear, so you're clearly moving the probe or fanning to get the whole three-dimensional structure. And then you turn the probe 90 degrees, which is great, and you make it disappear. So you're definitely moving the probe with the superpubic. So do this with the right and left upper quadrant, just so you can see the entire organ. So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for saving your images.